Hey guys, today I am going to show you how to use the Silhouette double-sided adhesive to apply a monogram or letter initial to a mug, a coffee mug. All right, so the first thing we're going to do in Cricut Design Space, I have my canvas here. I'm going to click on text and I'm going to be doing the letter E. And I am going to work with size 3x3. I'm going to go up to the lock and I'm going to change it to 3x3. All right. And then I'm going to change this font because I don't like it. That was just a font that I was looking at earlier. So I am going to go. Let me try to find something I haven't used before. All right, let's go with, let's try this Bendigo. Let's see what that looks like. No, ma'am. Let's keep moving. All right, let's see. I want something kind of cursive, but not too thin, but cute. Let's try this catalog cursive. No, Carbarga. Oh, I selected something wrong altogether. I know I saw something say catalog. All right, let's keep going. Let's try Candace regular. That's kind of cute. I kind of like the thickness of that. And I'm going to go back to 3 and 3. All right, so I'm going to try this letter here, letter E in this Candace regular. And I'm just going to click on make it. And there's my letter. I don't need to mirror or anything because this is a cut project that's going directly onto a mug. So I'm going to click continue in the bottom left, bottom right corner. And when you get to browse all materials, you're going to go to the search field and just type in double and search. And there's your adhesive sheet, double-sided. Select that and done. So at this point, you want to go ahead and place your double-sided Silhouette double-sided adhesive into your cutting machine and have it to cut out the image for you. So what I'm going to do here is, let me grab my scissors. And this particular paper, it actually has the adhesive in between two sheets. So there's a white sheet on the front, then there's the adhesive, and then there is the yellow backing. You would place this particular paper with the yellow side down facing the mat and then the white part facing up, okay? And of course the adhesive is in between the yellow and the white. So I'm going to go ahead and place this on my mat as it's ready and I'm going to load it. Now this particular Silhouette double-sided adhesive is only good for cut projects. It is not a print and cut project. So if you want to send something to the printer and then have it cut out, this is not the this is not what you want to use. All right, almost done. And it's finished. All All right, I am going to switch screens here, so give me 1 minute. So I'm just going to hit finish. And then I'm going to switch screens so you can actually see me. All right, so I am going to now show you all of the materials that you're going to need. Let me grab the silhouette paper. Give me 1 second. All right. So this is the silhouette paper that I'm actually using. It's a silhouette product. It is the double-sided adhesive. And you can see here it has a yellow backing and it's white on the front side. So when you load this into your cutting machine, you're going to have the white facing up. Okay, the white is going to be facing up. The yellow is going to be laying flat against your mat. So I have actually cut out the letter E. And what I'm going to do is I am going to be placing this letter E on this mug here using my red, actually this is ruby glitter. So one more thing, let me get here is some scissors. All right, so I have my scissors now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be cutting around the letter E because all I need is just the E portion. I don't need all this excess. So I'll be able to use this for another project. So I have my weeding tool here. And what I'm going to do is the first thing you want to do is to remove the yellow backing. And after you remove the yellow backing, you're going to have an adhesive sheet there. So if you remove the yellow backing, you don't feel the adhesive, that's because you've pulled it off. So you want to make sure when you remove the yellow, don't remove your adhesive. And so once you remove the yellow, you'll be left with the adhesive and the white sheet, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and remove this yellow piece. And the first thing I do is feel to make sure that it feels sticky, and it does. So the yellow piece now can be trashed. It doesn't have any adhesive to it. It's just to protect adhesive until you're ready to use it. So now you're going to take your adhesive side, that's the front, which is the white side. You're going to take the adhesive side and stick it onto your mug or whatever you're placing this on. And I'm going to roll outward so that I get it completely laying flat, okay? What some people will tend to find is that when they have a curved or round surface like this, a lot of times their images don't lay flat, and that's because you're probably making your image too large, okay? So I measured this to make sure that 3 by 3 was enough spacing on here to where my image could lay flat, okay? Because you want this to be flat. All right, so the next thing you're going to do is I'm now going to go in and remove the white portion, okay? Just the white portion, and it's going to leave the adhesive on there. Now, you may not be able to see it very well because of, it being white like this, but you'll be able to see it once I bring it to life here in just a moment with the glitter. So now I have the letter E. You can see that. And there's an adhesive. The adhesive is all around this part here. So I want to remove that. And I'm going to remove that before I take off the other portion of my white. Okay, that way I can ensure that I don't remove parts that I need. So I'm just going to go around and get rid of all the adhesive on the outer side of the E that I don't need. And forgive my nails. I'm in the process of doing them. I got one hand done and I got to do the other. So notice that sometimes people are very observant when they're watching your videos, and some people can say really crazy stuff to you. All right, so again, I'm just removing the outer side of the E that I don't need. It's good to use this weeding tool if you try this, because the weeding tool helps to kind of cut around the sides that you don't need. And I tend to find that once you remove the outer portion that you don't need, then the end part, when I take this white up, it'll be all the stuff left that I do need. So always I would recommend to remove the excess outside portion first, and then remove the white from the part that you will be working with. Okay, so we got that, and now I'm just going to trace around this little part here that doesn't belong, and it's kind of acting like scissors for me, so that when I pull it up, I can ensure that it pulls up everything. So again, just pulling away the excess. Now I'm going to take out this little inside here of the E and take out the inside of that. So it's kind of like, this part is kind of like weeding, but you're not going to have to use any transfer tape. Okay, it's kind of like weeding, but you're not using any transfer tape. So now I have my letter E with the white paper on the front. So when I lift up this white paper, I'm going to be left with nothing but the adhesive, and that's what you're trying to get to. So that's why I highly recommend that you remove all the excess first, and then remove what you're going to be working, what you want to work with, okay? Because that way, once you remove this white part, you know that everything else is what you need, okay? So I'm going to lift up the white now, leaving behind the adhesive. So this would be a nice gift for Christmas time. You could do the mugs with the initials on the front, and then you could put hot chocolate or coffee or whatever inside, or you could do candy, or you could do cookies, you know, something really nice. Put a little ribbon around it, wrap it in some not saran, but like plastic, clear plastic, and give them as gifts. All right, so now I have just a plain piece of paper. I'm going to fold it in half because I'm going to be working with glitter here. So I'm just going to fold that paper in half. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to pour that glitter all over the adhesive here for this E, and then you'll be able to see it. You can see it a little bit, I think, but you'll be able to see it better. So use whatever color glitter that you want to work with. Got some adhesive stuck on my hand. And so what I like to do is just pour it on. You can also roll it in the glitter, but I just pour it on. And I'm going to show you what it's going to look like here. So that's what it's going to look like, a big mess, right? So you can take a brush, like a paintbrush. I just use my finger, as you're going to see here, and I just remove the excess glitter from around my E. This is the part that I don't need. Okay. And so now you can see the letter E has come to life. And it looks like I got a little bit down here. Oops. And I'll clean it up a little bit more when I get my paintbrush because I didn't bring it over here. But you can see how I can rub my hand up against that and the glitter remains behind, and that's because it's stuck to the adhesive. So I think I got one little part down here. I'm just going to go in and trim it. So if you decide to do this, guys, please, please, please utilize your little like weeding tool because it'll help you get to parts so that your project is nice and neat. And there we have it. There is the E. All right. So again, this is a really, really great project that you can do as a Christmas gift. And, you know, put something inside of the mug. So you could put the initial, one initial on this side and another on that side. You could also go around and do like if they have three initials, then you could do like mine would be DBE around the mug like that. Or you could do a Christmas image on the other side. And then put cookies, hot chocolate, coffee, something like that. Wrap it up in the clear plastic and then put like a little bow or ribbon on it. And they would make nice little cute Christmas gifts. All right. And then as far as your glitter that you poured out, the reason we fold that paper in half is because it makes it very easy for you to pour that glitter right back into your container without making a mess, which I sometimes do. So now I got all that glitter back in there. Sure, I put that in on the table here. And that's it. That is it, guys. You could take some dishwasher safe Mod Podge and put it on here to seal it if you like. I haven't tried that. I normally make my coffee in the Keurig, and so I don't have to worry about putting my mugs into the microwave. And then I always wash inside my mugs, and then I'll, you know, lightly wash the outside without interfering with my decal. All right. So nice, easy project that you can do for Christmas time. We know that, you know, money may be tight for some of us because of the COVID-19, and it may not be because of COVID-19. We just broke. I mean, I'm just going to keep it real. We just broke. But anyway, that's the project, guys. I wanted to show you guys again. The paper is a silhouette product. It's by Silhouette, and it is the double-sided adhesive. And again, it comes 8.5 by 11. 8 sheets will come in this packet. I don't remember how much I paid for this because I bought it like a year or so ago and never used it. So since I've been trying to use up some of my supplies here, I decided I would, you know, show you guys something and how to use this because I hadn't. But again, white on the front side. This is the side that you'll lay the yellow on the mat. This side should be facing you when you place it on your mat, just like that. White side up, yellow side facing the mat, and then you just cut out whatever image that you want. After you cut out the image, then cut out the little part that you're going to need so that you can have this for something else. And then, yeah, you just follow the rest of the process by placing it on whatever item that you're going to place it on. Make sure you measure and you have enough space so that it lays flat. The main thing is that you want that adhesive to be laying flat. If it's sitting up bulky with air bubbles, it's not going to work for you. Okay, you're going to have problems. And make sure you remove all of the excess first before you lift up the white on the part that you're going to be working with. Okay, so lift up all the excess adhesive around here first, and any insides, take that up first, and then remove the white from your letter or whatever image you're using. Put your glitter on, get you a paintbrush so you don't have to use your fingers like I did because now I got to wash my hands. But get you a paintbrush and just brush off the excess glitter. And you can get really creative with these guys. I'm going to show you one thing before I go. So when I say to get creative, I made this using the same process, just a different image. So I got this image outline in Cricut Design Space, and I did the same thing. Now this one was a little bit more time consuming because I had to go in and remove all the adhesive and all the white from all these little circles and little diamond shapes on there. But it came out absolutely gorgeous. Another idea that you could give as Christmas gifts, you know, put a nice candle on the inside, and that would be really pretty. Okay. Or again, candy, cookies, you know, all different kind of little snacks that you could place in here and then put a nice little ribbon around it. But there you have it, guys. So if you have any questions on this process, please feel free to reach out. If you're in my Facebook group, Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, thank you guys so much for being a part of my group. And if you want to check me out on YouTube, then you can use my email, candoris48@gmail.com. Lots of tutorials to teach you all about the Cricut cutting machines and also sublimation, as well as any other crafts, just like we did here, okay? All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And as always, my motto is each one, reach one, so that each one can teach one. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye.